Sometimes it can feel so difficult to catch hold of the inspirational. Yeah, but it can be so simple. Love what you do, share what you love. Nobody said there was a secret formula. You know it's so simple, and it's your time to shine. Be who you wanna be. Begin, the rest is easy. Begin, the rest is easy. Look inside and be in all you can be. Begin, the rest is easy. Begin, the rest is easy. Take a little look inside yourself. What you'll find there's like no one else. Discover new abilities. Embrace your creativity. 'Cause it's your time to shine. Be who you wanna be. Begin, the rest is easy. Begin, the rest is easy. Look inside and be in all you can be. Begin, the rest is easy. Begin, the rest is easy, easy. Back when you could be anything, so eager to build a dream. Young enough to wanna take a chance. There's no difference between now and then, it's still within your reach. It's your time to shine. Who you wanna be. Beginning, the rest is easy. Beginning, the rest is easy. Look inside and believe in all that you can be. Beginning, the rest is easy. Beginning, the rest is easy. Beginning, the rest is easy. Begin, the rest is easy. Begin, the rest is easy. Look inside and believe. You don't have to worry about me. You don't have to worry about me. Begin, the rest is easy. The rest is easy. Who you wanna be. Begin, the rest is easy. Begin, the rest is easy. Sometimes the hardest part is started. All you can be. Begin, the rest is easy. Begin, the rest is easy. Rest is easy. Be who you wanna be. Begin, the rest is easy. Begin, the rest is easy. So what do you wanna be? Look inside and you can see. Begin, the rest is easy. Begin, the rest is easy, easy.
Hey, if you wanna play, make it about a place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind. You'll find inspiration. All I'm saying is you can do it. I wanna hear you say, I am independent. I am dedicated. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Yes, I am. I am in control. I am. Watch me go. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Can you hear me say, yes, I am. Lead, inspire destiny. Require every dream to believe. Take the chance, lead the dance, and run with what is in your heart. Let the magic.
Well, welcome everyone to the Paper Pumpkin Beyond a Subscription Live with Cindy.
And Sheila. Hello.
We are so excited to be here today. We are going to be covering a beautiful kit for the end of the year. It's called Watercolor in Bloom. This was beautiful. I love that it was like different than holiday.
Too.
But we do have some projects that are kind of like available, like getting ready for the new year. Like 2026 is coming around the corner.
Can't believe it.
So I'm excited to see what it offers also. So of course, as always, make sure you comment in the Facebook or our live for a chance to win this kit for free, which was the watercolor in bloom kit. We'll select 3 winners, and you will receive a message on your Facebook account or on our platform, wherever we find you. And you'll be able to get this kit for free. So make sure you ask questions. We encourage you to ask all kinds of questions, make comments. We have some really stunning projects today to share from our Artisan design team member.
True.
Also, a picture of all of these alternates that we're going to be sharing today are going to be posted at 5 o'clock on our Instagram and Facebook account on Paper Pumpkin. And the artisans who created these will be able to be tagged. And if you have any questions or you want some further instructions, they'll be able to help you there as well. All right, so let's get to looking at the kit. So this was the kit, and I actually have a dual reason for showing you this. Because at the end of our year, we love to send cards. Isn't that amazing?
That's what we do.
We love to send cards out and say thank you. So I am in charge of the Artisan design team members, and I really wanted to make some cards from a Paper Pumpkin kit, and I selected this one only because it had the thank you, and I love that ability to use that in the cards. So I did modify these cards a little bit, just to add a little extra to the Artisans projects. But I wanted to share with you what I did. So let's take a look. Sheila, you want to show them?
Of course. Yeah.
These cards. Let's do a little bit of a close-up so they can see a little bit more of the detail.
Okay. So this is using pieces from the kit, right?
Yep, exactly like it is. The only thing that I did a little bit different is I did add a little bit more stamping behind here. It only had 1 stamping. And the other thing I did was I added the linen thread. I love linen thread. It's a nice little touch. It adds texture to a card. So whenever I get to use a linen thread, that's something I'm always going to grab. So essentially, it's exactly the same thing as the card from the kit, but added just a little bit more.
Yeah, and I love it. The thank you and the thank you so much are going to be so versatile for you to use for all your thank you projects.
Yes.
That you have. So,
and I love that font. It's great. And I like the 2 different colors. So I did grab a different color ink for each one of those. And I think it was like Shaded Spruce and the Secret Sea.
Secret Sea.
So you can see this one is a little bit different. And I'll explain to you what I did. So on the original, it's just a few of these little stamped pieces, and I added more just to fill it in a little bit more, the spacing a little bit more. I also took my blends, the bullet point of my blend, and added just a few more little dots all around just to kind of fill that space in a little bit more and let it extend out. But pretty much the same thing. My greeting is, of course, the thank you. And then I did a little fussy cutting with the so much. So then that way I could add that, but it was like just a little bit of extra touch.
I really like how you did that.
Thanks.
Looks great.
So I'm going to be sending these, kind of a sneak peek for our artisans already to see this, but I'm going to be sending these out in the mail to our artisans. But I also wanted to share with you what I did with my extra kit. So
the extra pieces.
So I'm not done creating with this yet. I'm going to be making more of these, and I'll finish these up later. But I wanted to put them away. I'm not really ready to handle that. So I was like, what am I going to do? I need a storage solution. And so we have these brand new, these are the stamp and die organizers. Sheila, tell us a little bit about them.
They come in a package of 10. And so you can use them for dies and photopolymer stamp sets. And Cindy's going to show us a really fun alternate.
So right now, also, when you buy any new stamp set or dies, they're coming in this package as well. But you can buy these separately.
As package of 10, yes.
So these are great for Paper Pumpkin because now you can actually have something that would store, and also it's very thin, so it's minimal, like storage space that it takes up. And so let me show you what I did and how I adjusted it. So I took the instructions. I like to keep the instructions because if I want to go back and use these pieces and later on look at it, I want to save this. So I went ahead and just did like a little trifold, and I made it the same space as the size of the organizer. So I'm going to place that in first.
I love that.
And that way I can see what it is.
And they're great card sample sketch ideas anyway, even
yes.
if you're finished with all the pieces of the kit.
Exactly. So then I've got the instructions and I have the name of the kit in front. And then we get this great little like printed out piece for our stamps. And it has all the artwork already on it as well as the name. And so what I do is I just take a little bit of some adhesive and I run a little adhesive on the top of it. And then on the acetate, that is the harder acetate, I just stick that down. So then when I go back to use it, as you can see, I've used it, I pull this off, but my stamps stay right here.
Yeah.
They never leave that spot.
That's really smart.
So then that way I don't lose anything. I know where everything is. And if you want to, you could also stamp this ahead of time and then you'll know exactly where to put everything. So just a great way to organize your stamps for your paper pumpkin as well. And then I'm going to stick this one right here on the top because how many of you grab your stamp sets from Paper Pumpkin and use them for other things?
Definitely me.
Me too. So I'm like, I really love that. Thank you.
Me too.
That's a great example to use for any card. And so I always will come back and pull out this thank you to use for another project.
Yep.
And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all the pieces. So I've got all of the little pieces. Now, this comes with the embellishments and all the little pieces. So I've actually pulled them out of the whole kit. And that way they're all separate ones and then threw away all of the component parts of it that I'm not going to use. And I put these in these little bags that they come in. So then that way everything stays together within my little storage organizer. So I've got my cards that are extra that I have to make and my envelopes. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to place these behind everything. I guess I should have put that in first.
It's getting caught
Let's
there.
get caught. There we go. I was like, I know it'll get in there. Okay. So then that fills in there. And then I've got these pieces. I'm going to just place them inside as well so I can see them. Because sometimes I like to say, oh, I love that vellum piece. I want to use that for something else. And then I'll place my adhesives on the top. So I'll kind of stick them here. Even the tear and tape will fit right in there. And then if you want to, we had a little case that we did a long time ago, but you can put your, kind of can stick this in here, or if you want to leave this out, that's fine as well. And then all I do is just close that up. And now I'm ready to go. I've got my kit is all together. Everything is organized. You could put this on the top and that in the bottom, whatever you want to do, but just a great way to organize your paper pumpkin.
And I love that it's clear enough for you to see through
Yes.
so you can grab it at a moment's notice and just store it much skinnier. What's the right word?
Yeah.
Much
Than
less space than what the paper pumpkin boxes are.
Now, if you're a complete organizer and you really want to do like a label at the top and then have them all lined up
Yeah.
in a bin, that would be great too. You could do that as well.
For sure.
But you've got the stamp set right here on the top. And so I thought, well, I already know exactly what I might put the month there, you know, when it was, because I kind of go by the months and the year that it was. And so I'll keep them for later. So, but yeah, and these packages are great. Like I said, we get 10 of them in there.
Yep.
So you could do a lot of paper pumpkins, or you can even have a place to store your add-on dies and put
Yeah.
all your add-on dies together in these as well.
That's a good idea too.
So yeah, so there's a lot of use for them. So I wanted to share that with everybody. And so that way you can get your paper pumpkin subscriptions pieces and leftover remaining pieces in organized for 2026.
Love it.
All right.
That's a great idea. Thank you
Thanks.
for sharing that.
So let's take a look now at our Artisan Design Team members' alternate projects with this kit. These come from Ashley Van Camp. She is our 2025 Artisan Design Team member. And Sheila, let's take a look at them.
Okay, excellent. Well, this first card here, it uses pieces from the kit as well as some catalog supplies. And I first want to just point out the texture that's on this card. Take a look at that. It's done with a couple of different things. So first of all, the stamp set that comes in the kit, that's where we're getting these leaves. And that's done with Secret Sea ink, Strawberry Slush, Lemon Lime Twist, and also Pretty Peacock. And you'll notice that there's also some splatter here, and she's done that with the Wink of Stella dipped in Pretty Peacock ink, or Secret Sea ink, and splattered onto the designer series paper, the handmade designer series paper that she made. I
Yeah,
love that
that.
look. It just adds a fun texture to it.
You can't really see it, but it does have like some shimmer in it.
Right.
But
From the Wink of Stella.
Yeah.
Yep.
It has that little bit of shimmer. What I like about this too is the splattering technique. You can do it different things. You can do it with Wink of Stella. You can do it with a water painter.
Yep.
But you also can do it with Stamp and Blend. You just need to be very careful not to ruin your brush tips.
Right. Yeah, right. And you just tap it like with your
Bone
bullet
folder.
folder is the easiest way that I've seen people do that.
Yeah.
And I love that look. And I forget to do that, but I love Ashley does that on a lot of her projects.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. Some other elements of texture here would be the doilies here, the lovely doilies
I
that
was
she's cut
wondering
out.
what those were.
Yeah, isn't that cute? And she's layered a whole bunch on top of each other. Looks like maybe 3 or 4 there to give it just some added texture here. And I love that look.
And you can find those online.
Yep.
And they're different colors. They're red and I think flirty, but the back sides are all white, so they're great to use.
They really are, and just love that look on here. And then another texture element on here is this embossing folder, this birch wood embossing folder, 3D embossing folder here. And she's taken and done that on all of that background there. Love that look. And then even more is some ink blending with Pool Party ink here underneath the Miss You. And then the Miss You is actually done with copper embossing powder.
Oh, so it pulls in from the embellishment from the kit.
Exactly. So that's, of
Nice.
course, using that stamp from the kit. And that, just like you say, matches with the sequins, the copper sequins that we have. I love it. And then she's added a little bit of linen thread, too. So she likes that, too, on her cards. And then, of course, the other elements here from the kit. Love it. Love the...
I also love the
alternate-
layout. To me, I feel like this is a layout that I could do a lot of projects with.
Right.
It's very caseable.
It absolutely is. This punch here is the sign design punch. Again, I think you could use that with other stamps in this kit and others as well. And I just really love the look of that.
Such a cute card.
Yep. On Secret C cardstock as well here. So love that. That is the new black, right?
Yeah,
Secret C is the new
it
black.
is. I use it all the time. I grab it probably more than I do basic black.
Yeah, for sure. So love that one. Okay.
right.
And then the second one is this card here. And again, you're seeing a lot of texture, a lot of...
And that is something that Ashley loves, texture.
she does. And lots
Lots of layers.
Yes, use of the dimensionals, but also just lots of layering of the dies. Now these leaves here are done with the add-on dies here.
Yeah, let's take a look at those.
So we've got a couple of those that she's used, and love the layering that she did here with Pretty Peacock, Secret Sea, white. Just love that look here. The flower, though, is from the
It's really
Pretty Florals
Yeah.
dies. Isn't that pretty?
It's so pretty.
Love the...
You get that
the-
detailed look, but then you've got that large bloom.
Yes. And love that, just how she's layered that with the pieces from the kit, too.
I actually like even the pop of the petal pink with the darker green blues in that too.
That's gorgeous. And it really just pops off that crumb cake cardstock base that she has here. And then there's another layer to that that she's used on crumb cake cardstock with the exposed brick 3D embossing folder here. And then a little bit more of that splattering that we're seeing with a water painter and white ink this time.
Yep.
And speaking of white, we have some more embossing here done with the thank you stamp with white embossing powder.
I think that's my favorite part about the card.
Yeah.
Is that she took that stamping, repeated it, and did heat embossing with
Yes, gorgeous. Love that on that oval piece from the vellum from the kit. Love it. And then we've got the embellishments from the kit again, the copper sequins. Love it with some matching linen thread that you can also get, from the online store.
Yep.
Love it. Love
Yeah,
it. And
so
this,
pretty. And just a totally different look by adding some other colors with it.
Love it. Yes, agreed. Really pretty. Love
Okay.
it. Okay, and then Ashley, you must know how much I love your little albums and how I have actually cased some of your albums before.
Yes.
And so, of course, when I saw this, I was giddy with joy.
Joy.
Joy. From this. The joy, speaking of that, comes from the add-on die.
Yeah.
And we've got...
You can see that comes from the add-on die that was available.
Yep.
And I love that even though this is like a Christmas sentiment, I like that she used it for an everyday
Me too.
book as well. So,
And I love that about all her cards. Just really just super versatile.
versatile. Yeah.
Right, for sure. And the stamps that she used on this would be, I'm not sure. Oh, Lovely Florals. Again,
Yep.
Lovely Florals. But this, of course, has got the stamping on it as well, and the die cutting. And her fun border here, that is from the kit, isn't it?
Yeah, that is the
that
kit.
is from the kit.
She does have some pieces.
Yeah,
and
we'll show in a minute.
we'll show in a minute of how all the pieces that she used to make this. Well,
Right.
let's flip through that thing and let's take a look at it.
Okay, so the
cute.
pages are done with the bags that you can get.
Oh, the
online as
iridescent
well.
treat bags.
Iridescent treat
I
bags.
was wondering where that glimmer came from.
Yes, and that just has that
Coming over this
extra
way a little
shimmer and shine to it. And we're seeing some die cutting from the add-on dies inside here and stamping from the kit.
Oh, and I love that this is like kind of capturing her artisan year.
Yes.
And so our artisans do a lot for our paper pumpkin and Stampin' Up. And so it's so neat. It's such a great community of stampers.
Yep.
And so I love that she's documenting this. This is so
I love
nice.
that too. And so in case you're wondering who Ashley is, this
That's
is Ashley.
Ashley.
The artisan who created these samples. Now, since there's bags, right? This is the bottom part of the bag that she's used as a page here. But then the open part of the bag she's used as a pocket. Look at that! Is
That's
that cute?
So cute.
And that just pulls out and goes back into the bag there, like so. Isn't that fun?
I love those little
Cute
secret
book.
pockets.
Yes, I think it's so fun.
Feels interactive.
And this just pulls out with a piece of cardstock. It looks like right there.
a little tab.
And just the stamping and I love that she's used as her handwriting on here as well. Makes it a little more personal, right?
Yes.
Have that. And we've got a little bit of cardstock, pretty peacock cardstock here. And some pool party cardstock, some other stamping.
Oh, hey, look. That's me.
That's you. And are these the other artisans?
These are yes, the artisans from the some of them from the North America.
Oh, love that. That's amazing. And
then these are all artisans that are from our other global locations. So we've got these are from the Europe and these are from South Pacific.
oh, that's fun. And I love that it's a small little book, but she's got so much
So
in
much
here
in
with the
it.
small little photos.
Doesn't matter what size the photos are, it's still all capturing the memory.
Exactly. Another pocket here with that open part of the bag. So it looks like that's just 2 bags. And so I'm going to show you some of I'm going to show you exactly what she used because she also provided this for us.
Yeah, let's
And
come to a big screen so we can share all of this.
when our pictures post, a picture of this is actually going to be also.
Oh, no, it's not.
It's not?
No, just here. So we're
Just
going to
here.
just post it
We'll
here.
share it here and you can take a screenshot.
Yes.
Is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
So she's taken those 2 iridescent treat bags and folded them in half. Okay, and those are our pages.
Yep.
And then she's got a couple of banners here done with the 3 banner, is that what it's called? 3 banner punch. This is a piece from the kit. One of the
The one that
Printed
goes in
die
the
cuts.
centers of it. Yeah.
And then she's got some stamped pages here, and she's even showed us how those are stamped.
So she's got
Isn't
2
that
of those.
2 of those, 2 of these, and some
Of the card
from the
bases.
card bases that are trimmed down that look like DSP. I was just going to think in my mind, what DSP is that? Well, they're card bases. So not much extra needed for this than what comes in the kit.
Yeah, and then just let's show the little book again on the side there.
Yep,
So I think she had given me a printout sheet
she did.
of all the pieces. And so let's just show that. And so that way they do have measurements. So we can do, maybe we'll do, see, I don't know if we can see
That
it
won't
close.
fit on
Nope,
that.
it won't fit on
But
it.
it'll fit here.
So if you grab a screenshot of that, there is all the elements. The page albums are 2 3/8 by 3 7/8. The card inserts, which are those 2 designer series paper, the card bases, they are 2.5 by 3 7/8. You need one of the spines and 2 of the bags, and these are just folded in half. So these are all the same size here, and then a little bit of stamping that she's done with the stamp set from the kit.
So fun. I love that. I love that it doesn't take too much extra to create this. And you have this fun little book that you can preserve your memories in.
It's so cute.
Love that.
Just love it.
Thank you, Ashley. I love this idea, and I will be copying that like I usually do your little books.
Okay, so now we have, let's remove all this.
Okay.
Oops. We do have our concept artist, so we do have 2 samples from our concept artist. This is from Kasia. Kasia helped design the kit, and she was able to create some alternates for this kit as well. And I love that these are a little bit more cleaner and simpler. And so I love that fact that we can have something that's a little bit cleaner. So this one, she's using, let's go to the close-up on that one so we can see that one a little bit more.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
We'll go into the close-up. And you can see it's really hard to tell because it is the vellum is on here, but also this little texture piece. So this one is it's using the beautiful patterns, which is available now. It was released back in November. So let's just see. I don't know if we can see that really closely. It's hard to see, but they're like little diamond patterns. Really super cute. And then we've got the flowers that she took and used from the actual kit, and she's made like some layered flowers instead. And then of course we've got a little bit of this ribbon. Do you see this ribbon?
Yeah.
That ribbon is a 1/8 garden green, and it's kind of like a little chevron.
Chevron. Yeah.
Little chevron. And I love that little detail that she adds right there. Then she's taken that layer, that one layer that we saw in the other kit, and layered it across and added some more stamping. So nice, simple, really quick and easy card.
Yeah.
I love that. And I love the texture that is from the embossing folder as well.
Me too. Love the embellishments as centers of the flowers and just just all the texture that kind of goes on this card. It is a clean look, but there's still a lot going on.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. And easy to do, easy to replicate as well.
Yeah. Love that.
All right, let's take a look at this next one.
Okay.
So this one is done with a couple of things that she did on this one. She took our 2-tone cardstock in the, I think it's a pretty peacock.
Yes.
And she did the lighter layer on the top and a darker layer on the bottom. So she just overlapped it and gave this kind of like nice dimension to it.
Love that look.
Adds that
my
love
favorite
color.
thing about this card.
Is that a little bit of dimension? And it's just doing cardstock, cutting in half. So then you can flip it and use the other side.
And I don't always think of using the 2-tone cardstock for cards, but I love how that works on here. And it wouldn't work with our regular cardstock.
Exactly. And then she's used the vellum here, which is from the kit. And then she's added more of the pieces from the kit. But she also added from the add-on dies. So she's added more of those greenery pieces. She's did some copper embossing.
And this is, I don't know if you can tell as much in the camera. It looks like maybe you can, but this is likely done with the 2-tone cardstock as well. So you've got those that coordinate so nice.
She used 2-tone in Bubble Bath. She used 2-tone in Garden Green, and she used 2-tone in the pretty peacock.
Love it.
So this is even like Bubble Bath, but it's a lighter version, which is really great because Bubble Bath can be really neon looking, but with it on the other side, it's very soft and pretty.
Yes. Very, and just subtle, just a little touch of pink.
Yep.
Love that.
And then she stamped the image from the kit and embossed it with our metallics wow embossing powders.
Right.
And so I love the design of this. This is another one that you could case really easily, the whole outline, the layout of it as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So love it.
Pretty.
I love that. So fun. And that was Kasia.
And that was Kasia.
Kasia, that was a good one.
All right. Well, that's it. Okay, so we are excited about this. We have this refill available right now. It is number 167839. So you want to be, if you loved all of these projects and you used your kit already and you want to get that refill, get it now before it's gone. And that way you can make all these alternate projects that you saw here. You could do the ones that I did for the artisans. You could do the ones that Kasia did, the ones that Ashley did. You can make that really cute album. A lot of things you can do with a refill. So you might want to get that. And then also, so we are now kicking off already January 2026. So the add-on, which is Beautiful Blooms, which is available now, it's 168666. And that's going to be used for the January, February, and March kits. So if you want to take a look on that, make sure you add that to your wish list and get that ordered before they're gone, because they usually go out fast.
Yes, they do.
And then, of course, our subscription period is coming up to an end. It ends on December 10th.
That's
No.
past. So January 10th is,
10th.
is the subscription period that
Yes.
we're in now.
Yes. So January 10th, you want to get your subscription done before January 10th in order to get the next one, which is called Special Delivery. And it is so cute.
So cute.
So cute. So pretty and perfect for the season of love and affection and just celebrating those that we love in our lives. So, all right. Well, that's it for us, Sheila.
Okay.
We're done.
We're done for the year.
Done for the year. 2025 is over, and we are so looking forward to what 2026 brings with Paper Pumpkin. It's going to be a fantastic year. We have 4 new artisans this year, and they're going to be able to share all of their alternates with us every month. So we hope that you'll come back and join us every month, the last Tuesday of every month, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
We're gonna love, live, and share